Hello and welcome to another update video about ICP. On the ICP chart, we can see that we are still below the trend line. So we are still focusing on further, let's say downside here on the ICP chart because we're still below resistance. We haven't seen any solid upside impulse from the lows, and we are below the trend line. So there is nothing directly, you could say directly bullish from here. The price, however, has reacted to the 50% retracement at $7.62, which means, we're still holding overall wave 2 support or B wave support. I've got two wave counts on the chart. They both allow for bullish upside trend continuation. However, I have no confirmation for a low, but we all know how quickly things can turn around in the crypto space. But if you ask me, it doesn't look finished to the downside. It doesn't clearly look finished. The problem is that the market broke below all these previous support levels here, which was expected. But then this is obviously still looking like a third wave, right? Wave 3 in wave C, for example. And I've got this... obviously this correction laid out as an ABC structure. And in this C wave, we completed wave 1, we completed wave 2. Even the third wave might still be unfolding. I mean, it's not entirely clear, this micro counting. If we look at the initial 1-2 setup to the downside, let's see if an ideal target for the third wave has been reached already. That would normally be the 138% extension level. And that's been reached. Okay, so we landed here between the 1.618 and the 1.236 extension. Yep, so the third wave could be done. I'm talking about wave 3 to the downside, which bottomed here locally at $7.62. It could be done based on Fib levels alone. Absolutely possible, especially if I consider that maybe this move down in wave C is an ending diagonal. So actually, I could say wave 1 was an A, B, C. The wave 3 might be an A, B, C. Wave 4 should then be an A, B, C. And then wave 5 also an A, B, C. So we could still go lower. What are the next support levels? Next support is at $7.32. That's just underneath where the price landed already. However, if really we form a fifth wave down, I'd like to have a healthy fifth wave. That should take the price potentially to $6.66, and below that $6.03, and below that $5.71. These are really the key targets down there, basically, okay, for next downside, the next leg to the downside. However, as I said, we are already deep in support, somewhat deep, not that deep, but whenever we reach these support levels, especially the 50% retracement, I mean, it can turn around technically instantly. Just Bitcoin needs to have a good day, and then suddenly these altcoins, which basically are quite, I mean, these corrections have taken a long time already, right? So we can potentially expect a turnaround at some point, and the market will wake up at some point. Also the altcoin market, only not really, if Bitcoin breaks support, then it might take a bit longer, or it won't happen, and we see a lot of coins go into the graveyard. But at the moment, Bitcoin isn't breaking below support. Still expected to go up further, the Bitcoin chart. So therefore, this market will wake up at some point. And I know these charts test our patience, but we're still way above support here as well. And only a break below $4.33 will really indicate or confirm something more bearish on the ICP chart. So I think, when will I assume that we've bottomed? Well, if I see a convincing move, ideally in 5 waves above the $11 mark, that's the 61.8 retracement here of the third wave decline. So that is typically too strong for a fourth wave corrective rally. And therefore, I would then assume that this is something more bullish actually that's playing out. Yeah. So that is what I'm watching. Also, this would come along with a break above the trend line and red resistance area, so it would be quite good indication that something at least is changing. If it's then already the larger third wave to the upside, or that C wave in yellow, we will have to see, but that could send the price into the $40 to $50 area next. But first, we need a confirmation for a low. At the moment, this is still a downtrend and there is just no confirmation yet that a low has been established. That's the update about ICP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.